Hello everybody, how we doing today? Welcome. Lovely to have y'all out here. Hi. Welcome on in. Good to have y'all out here. Ooh, my hair's a mess today. We're just gonna do a little like that. Oh my gosh. Hi everybody, how we doing? Welcome. First off, apologies if there's any background noise today. I was planning to start stream almost 2 hours ago, and then some guys who are supposed to come and do some work on our roof next week, like end of next week, I got a message this morning saying, hey, the team's on their way today. And I was like, oh, today? Oh, okay, right, that's where we're at today. Yeah, so if there's any brr sounds in the background, I do apologize for that, but we're doing the best that we can today, and I appreciate them getting the work done. So it's nice. But yeah, I was not expected. I was hoping to get a lot of recording done today, and that ain't happening. So here we are. We're gonna stream and just make the best of it. Yeah, it's only a one-day project too, so it'll be super easy, hopefully, as they're gonna hopefully be done here soon. I also thought it was only supposed to be a team of 2 people, and there's 4 people here, so hopefully that means they're doing a ton. Jinxie, thank you so much for the 10 gift subs over on Twitch. I do appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome on in.
Many greetings.
May, how we doing? Welcome. Good to have you. Thank you for the uwu as well. I have an interview in 10 minutes. Time to spend. Reduce anxiety with fWhip stream. All right, Liz, step 1 for that. Close chat. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, I'm sure you'll do great. Good luck. You just gotta be you, and you got it. You'll do great. Little jukebox, how we doing? How's your roof doing? That they're fixing? We've had a lot. I live in the Pacific Northwest, so as you can assume, there's a lot of moisture and everything, so we just have a lot of moss growing on the roof that they need to get rid of. So not super fun stuff. Ender Cup trophy, I don't have it yet. So hopefully we will hear something on that soon. I still haven't seen the shipping information, so I gotta go double check on it, but hopefully we should soon. Is that more? No, that's not more subs. The list just reloaded. I was like, did Jinxie just drop another 10? No. It's just the list reloading itself.
Many greetings.
That's just gonna go for a little while. Real life moss block on roof, for real. Yeah, we have real life moss carpet on roof. The perks of living in the middle of a forest is it never dries out because there is never that much sunshine on the roof. Yeah, so moss on roof right now, and they're removing moss on roof. But yeah, we'll see. Story Keeper, how are we doing? Vault, welcome on in. Nice chill stream to vibe with during a storm. Dude, it's been stormy like crazy out here. Thank you to the anonymous gifter out to Stam. I do appreciate that. How you doing today, Stam? Welcome on in. Now I'm hearing fWhip twice. I mean, I don't see an issue here. No, that would be very annoying. King Noob, how you doing? Would you use the bundle since it's coming down? I liked the new bundle, and then if y'all haven't seen it, Pixarif's put out a video breaking down the new bundle changes and everything like that, and hearing him talk about it and actually explain the functionalities behind it, I don't like the new bundle. I don't like it anymore. I went and actually played with it instead of just like reading it, and I did not enjoy it at all. Old bundle much better than current new rendition of bundle. I would say is a big part of it. Jewel, thanks so much for the 10 gift subs as well over on Twitch. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. My friends over on the YouTube side, if you haven't already, a free way to support is to click the like button. We got 500 people in here on YouTube. We got 200 likes currently, so if you can click that like button, I very much appreciate it. So thank you, everybody, for taking the time to do that. Just ordered a solo trip to Japan going in 2 weeks. Ooh, is it Nihilus? Have fun. That sounds super cool. Waking up early for work just to see your stream. Penguins are gaming. Are you early for work? What time is it? Are you like Australia somewhere? I'm assuming in that part of the world if it's early. The way the UI works just seems weird. Yeah, as soon as he said something about if you have more than 8 things, instead of showing a 9th thing, it takes out some of those original things that you used to be able to see. Now you can no longer see them, and it just says plus blah blah blah, however many numbers over 8, but then it hides the original 8. And then it also breaks the functionality of the keyboard for selecting things that used to be select 1 to pull it out, was then now select 5 to pull it out. And it was just, it's a mess. I don't know how that past QA. I don't know how adding something to it then changed the keybind option select settings for everything else in the bundle. How that got through QA, I don't know. That to me, it has to be a bug. And if that stays, no, disgusting. Jinxie, 25 more gift subs. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. You bet. You too. I'm watching you too. You too. Jewel, Jinxie, I see you too. Don't you get into a battle today, okay? We don't need that. Aries, Centauri of Mars, thank you so much for the big dono over on YouTube. I really do appreciate it. Through my back out at work recently, your stream's been really helping me feel better. As soon as I finish this, it's going to start reading itself out. Actually, no, because we have all the subs to get through. I can't really do anything except lie down. It's always a good flipping time when you stream. Oh, I'm so sorry on that. I'm with you. I know back pain all too well, unfortunately. I was in physical therapy for almost a year for a back injury growing up, like in high school, and they're never fun. Hope you can rest up and relax and get that back to normal soon.
Many greetings.
Okay, I'm out. Behave, chat. Liz, good luck. Good luck, good luck, good luck. You're gonna do great. Don't take this the wrong way, but having fWhip on both of my side monitors is so confusing. Wait until YouTube starts to buffer a little and it slowly gets farther and farther behind and it desyncs.
Many greetings.
Okay, here we go. It's time to get into game. We got some stuff to do. My friends, thank you so very much, everybody, with all the likes, all the gift subs, the donos, and all that stuff so far. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are absolutely amazing. I need to pull up my doc because I had some things that I actually want to do. Okay, so starting off today, we need to go kill 3 withers. Cool. Then we need to set up 3 beacons to cover up the area, and then we're going to craft a bunch of shulker boxes down. Hello, and welcome. This is the mountain that we have slowly been destroying. We are going to continue slowly destroying the mountain today. New hardcore episode is dropping tomorrow. I'm very excited about it. I think y'all are going to really enjoy it.
Many greetings.
I love that the Twitch subs just send one for every single gift. So there's going to be some spoilers because I'm already starting off next week's hardcore episode as well. So there's a few spoilers that y'all are going to see. But we can just go pick up some wither skulls, pick up some soul sand, and we'll get to work. So many greetings. Umberfi, hello, many greetings. Just casually killing 3 withers, standard Wednesday. Yeah, it's normal stuff. What are you talking about? I'm here but sick. May, hope you feel better. So many people seem to be sick right now.
Greetings.
I actually went to the doctor this morning, not for being sick or anything. Just to get my annual checkup, and when I walked in, they were like, "Hey, just so you know, we've had to we're asking everybody to wear masks again because there's been a huge spike in COVID cases coming in for people coming into to get checked out for being sick." And I was like, "No, don't do this again. No, everybody can just if you get sick, just stay home and don't spread it around. Everybody's getting sick right now. Let's not do that again." We already have 2, but let's just go get 3 more.
Many greetings.
I only have 1 beacon left in there. Okay. Let's take some glass with us. I should have a box. Yeah.
Many greetings.
This we can just make our beacons while we're out there. And we need to grab a little obsidian.
Many greetings.
This is the most off-cam mining project you've ever done this world. We watched the episodes and we're like, oh yeah, we removed 30% of this mountain. I don't know. I think it's just a YouTuber thing to say a we, like an inclusive we, instead of saying I did something. I heard Etho talk about it on a podcast a while ago.
Many greetings.
Where he was saying that whenever something is a success in his video, he says we, but whenever something is a fail in the video, he says I, as in he takes responsibility for getting it wrong. And I was like, that is such a mature way to have your presence in videos and things, to actually do that. Oh, hey, we're all caught up now.
Really been helping me feel better since I can't really do anything except lie down. It's always a good fWhip in time.
Hope you recover.
Streaming.
Again, hope you recover soon. That's such a bummer. Why those one say we? I think about it a lot, but I just keep saying we. Yeah, I don't know. Because I think it's I try and use we as like a y'all are on this journey with me. Like I might be steering the ship here, but it's very much like I'm working with y'all through the comments and getting ideas from everybody to help implement into this world. So that's where a lot of that's why I say we a lot. So I don't know. Titanator, thank you so much for the prime, my dude. I appreciate that. My friends over on YouTube, if you haven't already, click the like button. We got 690 people in here right now, so you can also put in a nice if you'd like to. Okay, it's gonna be a little noisy, but I believe. Actually, I don't believe. We're gonna turn the sound down. Just gonna kill some withers real quick. I promise that sentence was English. Hey, I got you what you were saying.
Pleased to meet you.
Smite 5-axe, friends. Smite 5-axe. That is the way to go. Just play. Now, I want to repair the elytra. We're good. Well, you put instead of a fWhip and mountain, farmland. Actually, I want to flatten it so I can expand the city out. That's honestly most of it. No, we're not actually repairing that much. Do you ever build road signs in your world? I don't. Once we start branching out pathways, I do want to do signs like at the junctions. But right now, I don't really have too many junctions. Yeah, withers are undead mobs. Okay, there's our 3 withers, so we can turn our volume back up. And now from here we can go bam, bam, bam. 3 beacons. You should do a build through your end portal in the overworld. I want to do that. I also saw, who was it? They put out the video recently. It was somebody who made like a big functional dam in the world. And I was like, I kind of want to do just like a monolithic build like that. Those particles were cool. Is that a mod? Yeah, it's explosive enhancements. We've never spawned up here before when coming out of the end. Oh boy. Anima, thank you so much for the 31 months, by the way. I know you say you're headed out here soon, but enjoy the dreamland. And thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. It's Marlo did the dam? Yeah, thank you, Beatrice. Yeah, Marlo did it. Okay, we're gonna do a little segue project here because Flashback just released today. I've had it for a while, but the official public version of Flashback is now officially released. If you use replay mod / you make videos on Minecrafty stuff, I would highly recommend checking out Flashback. We're gonna grab a little bit of iron here, and then we're gonna go set up some beacons, and we're gonna try and actually render out the time lapse on stream of Flashback. So we need, there's isn't it? So I need a little bit more for you. There's 2 beacons. Bam, bam. There's 3 beacons. Can't wait to not be stuck in 1.20.1. I need that mod. It looks so nice to use. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited for it. You use Create, right? So you're stuck back there. Saw Mog's video about it. It looks interesting. I really, really like it. Yeah, Mog did a fantastic video on it. Mog Swamp does excellent, informative videos. I'm always thoroughly impressed by his like informative videos that he makes. He's very, very well thought out in those videos, and it's cool. Okay, here we go. This is what we're working on today, and what I need to do here is we're gonna start the recording. Flashback started recording. Ooh, I'm actually seeing a little bit of a lag spike here. Okay, so we're getting no beacon buffs over here, so I want to put one of our first beacons probably down like right here. would be my guess. This might actually be faster to do this. And get the buff. And get the buff. Because this is all just coming down to water level pretty much, so we don't need to make it too crazy. I just want to get the beacon radius here because I'm missing a lot of space to be able to produce things. Recently, this Minecraft server I played with my coworkers got hacked, and I was curious to see if you had any recommendation to make sure it doesn't happen again. As in, just somebody joined. Do you have a whitelist on? That's the biggest way. If somebody got on and you have a whitelist, then I think, unfortunately, somebody who is in the group is lying to you. But if you're playing without a whitelist, you are leaving yourself open to getting hacked. Or having somebody come on and troll and grief a server. Unfortunately, there are actively people out there who go and just search for small Minecraft servers to log into them to destroy what the people on there have made. It happened on an old server that I ran in the past, and if you don't have a whitelist, there is no way to actually fix it. But if you do have a whitelist and you're getting hacked, I would talk to whatever server host you're using, because at that point, that's probably an issue on their side that's allowing something like that to happen. Yeah, we had a server when I was in high school, me and a bunch of friends, that we were playing on, and somebody got access to the server because we had it public because we didn't know anything else. And we're like, it's easier to just leave it public, and if a friend wants to join, we're just like, here's the IP, come on over. And we had somebody find it, and we'd been working on this massive castle, and the person just lava casted the entire thing with, like, because we also were like semi-creative mode, like so everybody had access to go into creative to like fix a bug or anything like that. So they had creative mode, and we had world edit on the server, and they just spawned an entire lava wall like way high in the sky and just ruined everything we had done. I think we need another one like back here, and then we'll put the other one like right over there, because I don't have the buff here, but we also need to get it all the way down to that end. Has anybody used whatchamacallit yet? That I know that's super descriptive. Flashback. Is there a way to put a keyframe? I guess I could look up the controls. I'm gonna do that. Flashback. There are no controls for flashback. There are no. Okay, it's still early. Still early in development. That's acceptable. Yes, there is. Or how's the background noise, by the way, chat? Because I can definitely hear them working on the roof right now. I'm curious if that is like coming across on stream at all. If there ever comes a day when fWhip builds a beacon normally, I mean, something isn't right. What do you mean normally? Where is all this beacon building hate coming from? This is such an acceptable way to build a beacon. There is less counting involved and less... Maybe don't put a bet on top. Okay, maybe that's wrong. But there is literally less you need to do building, like thought you need to have building the beacon the way I build beacons. And then we're gonna go with this one right down. It's not, you're breaking my brain. No, y'all are so wrong. Slander. No, if you build from a corner going to the top, you know exactly how far you need to go, and then you're just done. It's so easy. You can't defend yourself. All right, my scroll wheel of my mouse is breaking. I need to get a new mouse, and I just haven't ordered one yet. Mostly because I'm tired of. I've been using a Corsair scimitar. And dude, I'm having to buy a new one every 3-4 months at this point. It's so frustrating because the mouse wheel keeps breaking. It's every single time. It's the exact same part keeps breaking, and it's a known issue for Corsair, so they don't even refund you if it breaks. They are just like, yeah, sorry, it's a known issue. I'm like, what do you mean it's a known issue? You have a faulty scroll wheel, and you won't fix it, and they're like not willing to make a new version. It's so annoying. You're from Texas? No, I've actually never been to Texas. Okay, so look at this beacon placing going on. You see, you go here, there's your corner. You come up, you got layer 2. You come up off of that, you got layer 3. And then you come up off of that, you make your little 3x3 here in the middle. And you got layer 4. That's so easy. And then you're done. And then you just need to fill in around the outsides. That makes, what do you mean that makes no sense? That makes so much sense. Because you build a quarter of it, and then you don't have to do any math trying to figure out the rest of it. Like, how does that not make sense? That makes it so much easier. What, are y'all doing like this every single time, counting that down and then going? Or are you just doing like a base? Dude, couldn't even tell you how many blocks are on the base of a beacon. I don't even need to know that information. I'm telling you, I got the big brain beacon building. Y'all just don't want to admit it. No one does it like you. Yeah, because y'all are so wrong. You're just jealous. Okay, so that is the flashback. Beacons. Let's go mess around with this. Because after that, we can go make our little How do you mine it out correctly in the first place? Because you go with a 3x3 and then you count down diagonally by 3. Dude, there's a lot more than 5 beacons out there. Embodies your chaos builder energy. Bro, I'm not that chaotic. Come on now. Oh, that's the replay file saving. We don't need that. Look at that. The flashback file's already saved. Friends, I can't enter the phone right now. Okay. Welcome to Flashback.
Hey, fWhip. I tried Axiom today and was surprised that it works in my survival world too. When I press right shift, my gamma mode is set to creative automatically. How did you fix this?
If you have cheats enabled, that is just a product of the mod. So I don't have it because I don't have cheats enabled. But I don't think there's a way to disable it unless you remove cheats. GVF accused. Thank you so much for the dono, though. I appreciate it. If you can figure out something, please actually do let us know, because I would love that for other worlds. Desgatlos, good morning. Welcome on in. I've had the same Logitech forever, 10 out of 10 mouse. Yeah, I'm one of the people who I like a 12-button mouse. Like can it reach? It can reach. Do you see how it has the 12? I can't reach it up there. The cord doesn't go any farther. Do you see it has the 12 buttons on the side? I really like that feature. I love that. I don't use the top of my keyboard. I don't use those numbers. Maybe I use 1 through 5 depending on the game I'm playing, But no, otherwise I don't do anything. Okay, so this is Flashback, and this is really cool. So there's like a rule of thirds to see like where we can make it a little bit more cinematic, or you can have like a pure center line guide. So if we say like, where do we land? So we land like right there. We start digging, and then we can go down here. We can add an element. We're gonna add our camera, and then the camera is gonna start here. Actually, so the cool thing about the cameras is you can see them like right there. You can come back on here. We're actually gonna remove it. We're gonna center on you. We're gonna add our camera frame right there. So that's our camera. We can see it. And then we're gonna go, and we have the beacon built. Oh, the beam's not showing. Oh, that's a bug. Is that? Oh no, the beacon beam does show. Okay, so we want to put another camera. Maybe actually we do it so it's just like stays still centered. We do the camera here. And then we're gonna go. This is called Flashback. It's a new version of a replay type mod. So we have that one. So we can put that to here. Add keyframe. And then we need to go basically. Where do we put it? Don't we put it like right down here? Hello, beacon. Hello, beacon. Oh, we haven't broken the dirt up above yet. Now I have it. Okay. And then we can add our last camera position, which is gonna be, let's go here. And this is the super cool part, is so we can come back. You can use your arrow keys to jump around. So we're jumping back to the beginning here. We can add an element. We can say time lapse here. That's gonna be that point. And then we can add a time lapse here. That's gonna be 7 seconds. 0 seconds. So we can say, yeah, so 7 seconds to, it's kind of, that's kind of, okay. There's also, I think if we, how do you highlight everything? Can I shift click? Nope. Control click? Oh, right click. And then there is a, how do I do this? There's like a ease. We're gonna ease these. Let's try to do like a little like ease in out. And now what happens? Wait, that's kind of cool. So that's kind of fun. Like, bam, bam, bam. That's kind of cool. That's a fun effect. Okay. And then you can also do, which I really think is, this is if anybody here is a content creator, this is the part that you want. Add element, time of day. Add time of day here. We're gonna put ourselves at, I don't know, what's an override? Let's actually put it at 0. And then what's a good time to go with right there?
Keep it real.
So we can make it go by on one, we could say it's like 1 day. So like just as sunset's coming, we can add a time, and let's just put that to there. And now, Pearl, this is called Flashback. The official release just came out today. But so the time lapse that we previously had was running over a day and a half in Minecraft. Like, I think we slept during it, I believe. Now we can artificially change the time to where it's 1 day. You can edit out the day cycle. You can edit out fog. You can edit out weather. You can remove whatever you want. It's so cool. So I can like get rid of name tags. You can even get rid of blocks and sky and just create a full green screen. How's the rendering fare in this? Pearl, thank you for asking. So we click into export. You see this lovely option right there? I don't know if you can read that one at the bottom, but that has recording audio. You can record audio with this. You can export in all these different formats. You can change the resolution that you want on it. It's amazing. It's so good. I need to check one thing though. You do first person? Yes, you can. Yeah, you can do a first person. You can even render the player like at the base bar and everything. Let me what do I export at? 'Cause I know my recording window is different. 1920 by 1080. Okay. So we go here. I'm just gonna leave all this as default, but we're gonna go 1920, 1080. I have just a slightly scaled up version of it. 60 FPS. I'm not going to render the audio because we're too far away for any audio to happen. But then you can also create a whole queue. I know B-dubs had that queue going. And it's not jank. No, I've had a great time with all of this. And then it popped up a file window right now, by the way, for those who are curious, because then you can select the location that it sends it to. Let me just enter in this real quick, and we're going to go... G6-1. And this is the part, so you can see it's just going. Pearl's brain's exploding. Pearl, it's so good. It's so good, Pearl. It's so much better. It's so much more efficient than replay mod. Oh my god. I don't think it's a full replacement for everything, but you can run them both at the same time. All right, chat, we'll get back into the game here in just a sec after this finishes. What are the platforms you use to put all the clips together? I use a nice gentleman named Marcos. No, but we use Adobe Premiere. If you are just getting into video editing, please do not buy any Adobe products. Use DaVinci Resolve. It's free and it's almost just as good. I would say Replay Mod is just a little bit more vanilla friendly. The thing that it took me a while to get to was this product, this timeline bar down here, Pearl, is the whole project. So like this was a 7-minute thing to get through this. And then to make a time lapse, you have to come in here and add an actual time lapse marker and then an endpoint. Instead of in replay, you could just quickly be like, here, 7 seconds down there. Like this is just extra steps. But it does have things like you can add camera rolls, you can add camera shakes, you can override the fog. Like we could say, ooh, I don't. Oh, you can go negative. Oh, geez, whoa. I could be like, hey, I don't want y'all to be able to see the city when we're doing this. I want it to only be the mountain to really bring that in here. So it's kind of fun. You can do a lot of stuff like that. Also, another one to focus on here. Let's go here and pause. And we can say our FOV, just for an example here. We're going to put our FOV in. Oh, because I actually have the wrong FOV on, so I actually need to re-render this whole thing. So we're going to put our FOV here to... Can I not type? Hello. Why is it not letting me type? Okay, so our FOV there is going to be 50. And let's say out here when we get a little bit farther, I want it to be, I don't know, 70. Let's go default Minecraft UI. And then we're going to go back to 50. Now let's go down to 38. Why not? Just for the heck of it. You can change. You can zoom it out on the timeline too. Which, yeah. You can change your... I know this is really janky. Like, this is an extreme example here. Like, you wouldn't use it in this case. But you can change the FOV as the clip is rendering. You can't do that in replay mod. That's not a thing in replay mod. So we're gonna remove all keyframes on there. I'm gonna override my FOV. How do I edit? It doesn't, I don't know. We're gonna go down to 50. Let's just zoom this in here. Let's see. I'm gonna change this one to just ease out. No, we're actually just gonna change it to smooth. Or what? I think I'm actually just gonna remove that. Let's try this. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, the FOV thing is interesting. It might take a while visually to get used to it. I'm used to seeing the change live before playback. Yeah. Yeah, you can change it up here and see it live. So you can test over on these bars here, and then you can just input the thing that you want. I was just doing the actual way. So I actually need to export this again. It saves your resolution, which is fantastic. And then we can start the export. T6 1 FOV. Let's do this. Okay, we'll render this out, and then I want to show y'all what it actually looks like, and then we'll get out of here, and we'll go back and actually start mining. Yeah, please don't say your ages in chat, friends. Just found a copper room thingy. Dude, have fun. It looks a little poor quality, but I wonder if that's just in this view. Like, I can see the trees down below. They do not look the best. Can you choose specific players to render, or does it toggle all? I'm not too sure. Pearl, are you in the Discord for it? If you're not, you should definitely get in there. And once you join the Discord, shoot me a DM on there, and I'll get Mulberry to add you to the creator channel. They're taking a lot of suggestions from creators directly for stuff to implement. They and Soko are doing a really good job with everything. Okay. But they've been answering every question I've ever had. First time seeing this? Yeah, dude, it's good. Oh, I forgot something. I realized. All right, so what we forgot here is that if I go to here, I need to do in and out. I made one of those. Why is this here? Oh, that's an awkward keybind to have. Okay, sorry chat, I forgot. I'm learning this too. T6 1 V2. Andre, thank you so much for becoming a member. Also, Anna Ross, thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate it. Toss a like to your flipper. You heard him, chat. You heard him. Epic roof fixing moment. Oh, can y'all hear the noise? They're literally right outside my window. I have my blinds closed right now, which I never do, and I can just I was like, I don't want anybody staring at me from outside when I'm streaming. Y'all can see through the camera, but I was like, these guys don't need to know. Yeah, Pearl, if you need a link to the Discord too, I can send it to you. For a playver, what's a tip for hardcore world? Why is this still rendering 16 seconds? Weird. It's... Oh, geez. Oh, no. Still rendering out 16 seconds. Like, this should be the in. Is it like start tick / end tick? What tick are we on here? 187 9516. Why are we rendering out? Because I'll show y'all what's rendering. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, my alt key is Axiom update available. Okay. Okay, so what's rendering right now for the final copy, let me show y'all, is we're getting this right now, where it's loading everything in. Hopefully it don't peek inside and see you talking. Yeah. So it's doing that, and then it's starting to count and do what we wanted it to do. So, I mean, I can just chop off the first few seconds, but, like, it's taking the beginning 10 seconds, which, if we go back into the mod here, is that 10-second window from there to there. That's still being rendered for some reason. So, I don't know. Dang it. Yeah, so you can go into creative mode in here too and like do stuff, which is kind of weird, but yeah, because then you can see our camera path that we have, and I'm curious if I change this one to smooth. I wanted to mess around with this today, by the way. If you're all like, what is fWhip doing? I might have to come back and mess around with this. Keyframing shaders so you can have build and fade into one a cinematic gunshot. That would be cool. That'd be a hard one because they'd have to build in implementation directly into Iris. And then you'd also have to re-render, which would be difficult. So they'd have to basically turn on shaders, re-render all the chunks, and then continue it. I'll have to ask the guys. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna write that real quick before I forget. Sorry, 1 second, chat. I really wanted to mess around with this bit today. Sorry. One last one and we'll exit out here. Okay, let's quit out of that. I'll render it later. We can figure it out later. I have replay mod running anyways too. And we can start destroying a mountain. Sorry about that, chat. I appreciate y'all being on board with me trying to figure that thing out because I want to start using that mod more. Why do it say 450 over 300 subs? Because we have 450 subs on Twitch right now. People are absolutely amazing. Okay, so I need to just drop a bunch of my junk off in here if there's any place for stone. Just can go in there. Dirt can go in there. Andesite or diorite. I love seeing it, so I'm not complaining. Yeah. I'm really excited for it. I'll see what the team says because I feel like I did it correctly. And then most likely they're going to be like, hey, you forgot to do this. I'll be like, you're right. I did not do that. Next hardcore video will be out tomorrow. All right, we are ready for Mountain Teardown. And we need a lot of shulkers to put all the stuff in for the mountain teardown. I was thinking we start with 20 shulker boxes today. So let's grab ourselves 40 shells. And we can grab all those and just make ourselves 20 shulkers. I'm gonna put the extra chest over here. Oh, we're running low on oak wood. I need to go chop another forest soon. Ow. I knew that was coming. This world looks so good, it's genuinely insane. Thank you, Serendipity. I appreciate that. What will you be building in the hardcore episode tomorrow? If I said that right now, where would the anticipation go? I already spoiled it on Twitter. And in the member Discord. No, we're headed back to New Papyrus tomorrow. Come on, scroll wheel. Don't do me like that. Nice. I should probably clear out the full ones in here, even though I know we just placed everything around the full ones. Why are you looking at why are you trying to look at my days? Sensitive information. All right, we got everything. Let's go unload these, then we get digging. We ever consider building a big sports event going on in a city, just like a stadium for Path and New Papyrus? I think I'd do a Coliseum before I would do any of that. But I've thought about it. I've more thought about doing like a big jousting event or some like medieval games. I've always thought could be kind of cool. But yeah, can you activate shaders with this? As in with Flashback? You can render with shaders, yeah. Will I play with shaders right now? No, I'm not going to play with shaders right now. I have so much dirt. Y'all, we have absolutely so much dirt. What, a hippodrome? What's a hippodrome? We need another beacon, y'all. I need one on this corner. We have that extra nether star. Let's just go make one. I forgot to put one there. I forgot I needed 4, not 3. Traveling entertainment band. Yeah, I can give Ollie a cameo in the world. I can get Ollie to be the traveling band. Grab one of those. Take all that iron. Let's go get another 2 stacks from the iron farm. Watched you on it a few years ago. It's nice to see the hardcore world still going. Yeah, dude. We're chugging along. Middle ousting events / area near the end of building with fWhip. Yeah, that's kind of where the idea originated from. I can't remember what game I was playing at the time, but it had a medieval tournament thing going on. Okay, let's set up another beacon right here, and then we'll get zooming. You could do what you do in the Valley Castle and New Papyrus with all the maps. We have the maps currently going underneath the library in New Papyrus. We started that in the last. Well, I guess I kind of have it. Do I have a dead zone? Maybe I don't need this. Is there a dead zone? I'm assuming like right here. Yeah. Okay, so we have a dead zone here. So let's dig straight down. Now y'all can judge how I build a beacon again. Oh, I also installed the Stonecutter mini microblock data pack. If you see all the stuff in the new recipes popping up, it's because I installed that. So yeah, we're just giving it a try and seeing if I want to actually use it or not. Any tips for choosing seeds that can be stuck with it for a good few years? Any Minecraft seed can be stuck with for a good few years. It's your own motivation, not the seed that you're playing on. That's my big word of advice on that front. I would say though, the only I guess that's not my only advice on that front. If I were to pick a Minecraft seed, the big thing I look for is world spawn not being in an extreme biome, whether that's an extreme heat or an extreme cold or an ocean. Basically, I'm looking for like oak forest or plains biome or birch forest or something simple. I want a good, decent colored grass color that I can work with, and I don't want anything that's like gonna be snowy or disgusting watercolors. Must have missed your replay testing. Oh yeah, we literally just stopped because I couldn't figure out the rendering thing and I wanted to get digging. Still can't say the word. What word? Oh, flashback. Yeah, if that's like an actual keyframe button to hit, I'll try that next time. I appreciate you getting back to me on that. If it does work, that'd be very nice. I love all the features of it. I just can't get the rendering to work. It's weird though, because I was using Flashback when it first was like being talked about, like when Mulberry first created the Discord to get everybody in for all the content creators. I was using Flashback a lot and I was checking it out and just like looking at all the features. And now that the full rendered version's here, it's been a while since I messed around with it, but I think you should try figure it out off stream maybe. Yeah, no, I'll be as soon as I end stream today, I'm gonna be in there trying to figure that thing out. But yeah, it was weird because I was playing around with it a ton before the mod actually got released. Like when we had the first versions of it, I spent hours working in there and now I can't seem to figure it out. Like did I forget everything I was doing, or did things get changed? I don't know. Did I build this way wrong? Or did I just not bring enough iron? I did build this way wrong. Great to see the reception of the community. Yeah, it's been fun. Mog did an awesome video talking about it too. That was cool to see. Dude, how did I ruin this so badly? I don't know. I'm getting out of here before y'all start judging me. What is zip to YouTube and like the stream. Heroic Pixels, thank you. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. Building with fWhip, how not to build a beacon. Excuse me, that beacon is done successfully. We're gonna start filling. Oh, I guess I was filling in stone from that side. We'll start filling in dirt from here. Stone can continue from there, and all of our ores just go in that back box. Okay, that should cover up whatever dark space we had. See, we don't use the fWhip method, it doesn't work. Exactly! I like your way of making beacons, not gonna lie. Thank you, Soaring Hope. I appreciate it. What are you putting in place of 5 hours? What of 5 hours?
Pleased to meet you.
No way. Look at my beautifully accurate beacon grid. There's definitely a dead spot over there, but we're not gonna focus on that for now. Anna Rice, thank you so much for the 14 months. Love the streams. Hey, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay. There's my replay mod marker, and let's also start Flashback again. I'm actually going to... We're gonna start doing some old-fashioned digging. We're finally here, Chad. It only took us an hour. We're finally removing the mountain, like I said we would in the stream title. I prophesized that we would remove it, and here we are, removing it. You're welcome. And as a thank you, you all can click the like button on the YouTube stream. Thank you, I appreciate it. We got 1,000 people in here and 600 likes. Help me out. And some rookie numbers. We gotta pump up those numbers. We're digging. We're digging. Yeah. Dude, we're removing the mountain. Don't you worry. These stats are going through the... Man, it's so good. Yeah, there we go. You see, I knew it was gonna click in there any minute now. So we need another beacon. I feel like this is the case, but for some reason I'm like not confident in it. Is the only use of a nether star to make a beacon? Like there's nothing else you use nether stars for in Minecraft? Dude, the mountain and the ceiling are growing right now. We're probably gonna leave a lot of stone on the ground because I don't really care to collect it. Nothing. Jeez. When is the nether star gonna get more use? Stop talking about adding new blocks and things. I guess it would need to be a new block. But like nether star plus heavy core. I mean, netherite ingots have more uses than the nether star. Lodestone, netherite block, and all the armor and tools. Little mining Iskal poop block. Is it still the Iskal poop block? Because I think if you can't build with diorite because you think it's a bad block, like I think that's just a take on your building ability. Diorite is one of the best blocks in the game. And that's not even like a, like, I feel like that's like a very, like, of the building community right now, you ask any, like, very well-established builder in Minecraft, they are all going to talk about how great of a block diorite is. I also think Iskal at this point just dug his own grave on calling it the poop block, and then it's become so much of his brand that he can't fess up and say, oh no, it's actually cool. So he has to keep with it, otherwise his audience can be like, you said it was ugly and now you like it? It is diorite? Dude, diorite is great. Diorite is a good... Diorite is a great building block. I don't know. Any Diorite haters, I just think they are just actually wrong. Diorite isn't my favorite block on its own. Oh yeah, no, like... Diorite can be overused, for sure, but it also is a block that is a really, really good way to transition between the grays and the whites in the game, and we don't really have many of those in the cool variety. There's a lot in the warms once you get into the concretes, because light gray concrete is very, very much a warm tone. Diorite's very crunchy. It is crunchy. I will say old Diorite, like before Joppa came in and updated all the textures, not the best block. New Diorite, though? Nah, it's a great block. If it didn't have the previous connotation of bird poop, I don't think people would say it looks like bird poop anymore. This is gonna be so sad. I want a beacon over here so badly. That's a satisfying noise. Ollie, we're just talking about setting up a roaming band in the world. Just some goofy dudes running around playing music. Setting up a little stand for him. How we doing? Welcome. Good to see ya. Never had a pickaxe this powerful. That's probably for the best. Think of the havoc you could wreak. I heard the call for a man of music in these trying... Dude, we always need more music in these trying times. It's true. I'm so sad I missed your poetry yesterday on Fantasy. I was so sad I missed all of the Ollie poetry. Oh, sad, sad day. I'd refresh chat real quick. It's it wasn't poetry, it was Man in Crisis. No one was picking me up. I'm so sorry. I was in the middle of something. I couldn't come save you. Imagine building a music hall. I've wanted to build an opera house. I thought an opera house or a theater could be really fun to build. Like a full... I've had the plan where I put the color storage building was originally going to be a theater. And then I did the color storage there instead because it's... I don't know, it just seemed to work down there. But I still want to eventually do some sort of opera. I think I want to do more of an opera house than a theater, to be honest. Okay, do we set up another beacon there? But I mean, it's going to get only worse as we go down layers. So we probably should. Does cobblestone or dirt equal life? Out of those two, dirt by far. Are you kidding? It's okay, I blame everyone else. Yeah, I wasn't on the server. And they also stole from me, so you know. I'm with you. If we want to kick them all out of RPG Town, we can kick them all out, so. They actually did return what they stole. They got a new one and gave it back to me, but they did still steal, so. Ooh, opera. I know, I thought it'd be kind of fun. I would need to do so much research on like how opera houses work and like the structure behind them, because I know there's so much when it goes into like talking about like acoustics and everything and the shaping to be able to get good acoustics inside of a building. And I feel like it could be a really cool building challenge, but also a terrifying building challenge. I think you might need to get another beacon. Oh, I definitely will after this layer, but I don't want to do it yet. As soon as we finish this strip going down, we'll be fine. What's the worst item to build with? I think on their own, glazed terracottas. They can all be worked into places, but on their own, glazed terracotta is tough. That's okay, though. Not every block needs to be used in every situation. I think that's a lot of things that like Minecrafters get really caught up on is they're like, what do you mean I can't just build a house out of only this block? This block sucks. And it's like, no, they all have actually some pretty good use cases across the board. You just gotta use them for where they're good. Like a lodestone is a beautiful block. You wouldn't use a lodestone to build an entire house. It'd look terrible. It doesn't mean it's a bad block, you know? I got to go to Italy when I was younger, and we saw an opera in an old Roman arena in Verona. 10 out of 10 vibes. Ooh, very cool. Yeah, I think I'd want to do like an indoor one. I know there's like those big outdoor stages of ancient Rome and ancient Greece and all that. Like those that'd be really cool to build into like the mountainside or something. But I think I want to do something that's like in a building. But I also think like to get the scale on it, it's gonna have to be pretty big compared to my current build scale. Tough is tough to build with. That's true. You're right. Thank you, Heroic Pixels. Sydney Opera House. I mean, I don't want to build like a recreation of like a real one, but I don't know. Look at all that coal ore we're getting for building. Oh boy. Going all the way through to the end. We're gonna cut a little channel. How big are you thinking for the university? It's gonna be big. It's gonna be really, really big. Like, I think it's for sure gonna be bigger than our current castle. Like the new castle, the tough brick castle up there. University is gonna be bigger than that for sure. Top 5 best blocks for building. We have a weird little dead zone like of 20 blocks right here, but if we are digging straight lines through, we should be fine to miss it. I'd say the 5 that I use the most right now is probably white concrete powders. Like, I guess that's not a block, that's like a set of blocks, that's a palette. I would say that the 5 blocks that I use the most right now would probably be polished tough, spruce, all varietals. Actually, all varietals of tough, all varietals of spruce. I've been liking using copper a lot for the grates and everything. Deep slates. And then probably diorites. I would say those are the most. No. Get rid of deep slates and mud brick. I would say that selection is probably the most common blocks I'm using currently. What was trying to remind me of a specific Bavarian king, too many castles. University's not a castle. It's very different. Thank you. It's not castle-like at all. There's going to be no defensibility to it. It's going to be more of a palace. Very much not a castle palace, just like a palace, you know? So it doesn't count as a castle. I was so close.
Keep it real.
Hello fWhip in chat. So glad I caught another stream. I
Thank you,
actually
Stacy.
love building with tough, my new favorite blocks.
It's a good block. It's not, it's surprisingly not that tough to use. Thank you so much for the donut, Stacy. Hope you're doing well today. Good to have you. I feel like doing a hardcore challenge where you have to use one or more of the 830 accessible blocks in a building and make 830 buildings. It would be hard but fun. I feel like that would If you did those all in a line, would look really ugly. Not gonna lie, it'd be really ugly. That's like the people who are like, I built a house with every single block in Minecraft in hardcore, and it's just pure block spam. Like, it's just literally one of every single block in the game. But yeah, I don't know. Each their own. Play Minecraft how you wish to play. Doesn't sound too enticing to me, though, I'll be honest. It does look extremely ugly for people who don't care about aesthetics. Yeah, that's the people who build diamond block houses and in creative and say, haha, this is sweet. But hey, we've all been there. And I've had such a headache all day. Ugh, I'm so over it. It's a very YouTuber-y video where they just need good tiles for clicks. Yeah, it won't work anymore though. People did it too much. The 100 Days YouTubers all jumped in big on the I'm gonna build a house with every single block in the game YouTubers. Like they all merged into one, and then they all morphed again into the I'm gonna build a massive mega base.
And name it Sydney's Opera House, seeing as you said she wants to visit the Sydney Opera House here is Australia.
That could be funny. That could be good. It's Sydney's Opera House, not the Sydney Opera House. True. Could be a good bit. Could be a good bit. Bielana, thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate that. Yeah, sorry, it's not that built a mega base in hardcore. It's that I had a perfect start in hardcore Minecraft. Those people. Oh, dude. Oh, they're so frustrating. Nah, I mean, not really frustrating, but I'm mad at them for their own cannibalistic nature of content. Like, if you do all of that in a single video, bro, I probably could make like 30 videos out of what those people are doing in one video. Sure, their one video gets the views of 3 of my videos, but when I make 10, 20 videos off of all that, who's winning? It is the absolute least sustainable content method. Then you have the people who are like, I built 100 redstone farms in hardcore Minecraft. It's like, 100 redstone farms? You did 100 redstone farms in a single video? You could have made 100 videos if you did 1 farm per video and built a building around it. Like, you could have had 100 videos that you condensed down into 1. I don't know, man. Hey, I built a castle on episode 3, not day 3. Very different. So different. The people who managed to upload 5 times a day by stealing, and plagiarizing others' content. Yeah, I mean, that's just a game in itself that it's never gonna win. Because right now, if you're uploading multiple times a day, even more than 2 or 3 times a week on YouTube, you're actually hurting your channel. Unless you're uploading shorts. If you're uploading shorts, then, you know, post as many as you possibly can and you'll be happy. But no, it's not good. Yeah, I'm very much trying to stay in the realm of I'm here as a builder because I love to build and I love to make things in this lovely little Minecrafty world. And that's what keeps me motivated, and I'm really glad that that's the content on my channel that works. I definitely, like, the channel's definitely in a bit of a slump right now, but I'm not, like, worried or anything, but I'm definitely at a point where I'm like, I would love for a video to pop off. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool to have a video get a good old, big old number of views on it, because we haven't had one for quite some time. Since before, I haven't had a video, I think, pretty sure on this. I don't think I've had a video since the start of SOS go above 400,000 views. I think. I could be wrong on that. I actually kind of want to go check. How long has it been? You're gonna hear my voice in a second because it's gonna. No, it didn't. It's not autoplaying. Yeah, we have. Yeah, Sen's SOS episode 1 5 months ago. I haven't had a video go over 400,000 views. And before that, most of them were hitting well into the 300s, and they're mostly hitting in the 200s right now. So it's just like a weird time. Like Minecraft YouTube just seems off. Like I don't think it's a me thing. I think it's just Minecraft YouTube in general. I think the next video could potentially pop off. It's just going to depend if the algorithm wants to give me a hand or not. I think tomorrow's video is a really good video. I'm excited for y'all to see it. I've found your channel like a month ago. Been watching a lot of the older ones. Yeah, a lot of people still are consistently watching through. Like, I will say I think the reason why the YouTube channel like looks like it's in a slump right now is the 1,000 days video finally stopped getting views. It was getting nearly 100,000 views a day for the entire year up until like 2 weeks ago, and now it gets like maybe 10,000 views a day. So off of that, just the stats just look a little different. Come on. Hello, Beacon. Hello, Beacon Booth. Beacon Booth, thank you. Binge your hardcore series in like 2 days. Oof. That's a lot of videos to watch in 2 days. But thank you. I won't tell you to not do it, but that's a lot of videos to watch in 2 days. How come you're close to 2 million subs and only if it's a lot, but you have to ask, you have a lot more subs around 200 300,000 videos? The longer your YouTube channel exists, the more dead subscribers you have on your YouTube channel. And I've been on YouTube for 8 years now. Actually, like a month away from hitting my 8-year anniversary. No, we hit our 8-year anniversary. I'm a few months away from officially being 5 years full-time on YouTube. Like a month. But that being said, is yeah, the longer your YouTube channel exists, the more dead subscribers you have. And that just comes from people who maybe subscribed to your channel at one point in time. They liked the content you're doing back then, and maybe they just don't play Minecraft anymore, so they don't watch Minecraft content, but they just didn't want to unsubscribe. Or you have people who got a new YouTube account. That's very much a thing, and so they just left their old one there doing its thing. That subscriber doesn't go away. So once you get, unless you just like blew the heck up out of nowhere, once you get into that like 800 900,000 subscriber range, it's very, very rare to even get a 50% hit rate on your subscribers to your video, like to views on a video. And like people are busy, people are always doing stuff. Like I'm close to 1.7 million subs, but I have, my active audience is closer to 600,000-700,000 people. Or people who actually died. Yeah, Kale, we can go that dark too if we want to, but you know, I was just gonna kind of not go there, but yeah, we can go there. So yeah, there's just a big part of all of your numbers subscriber wise over time, just of your channel existing, they're just going to be more and more inflated over what your actual audience is. That's just part of the gig. Excuse me, I'd like to sleep, thank you. No, I'd like to sleep, thank you. There's a witch. I'm poisoned. Oh no, this is how it ends. The witch had the high ground. Can I sleep while poisoned? No. Nope. Guess we're sitting here for 20 seconds. I mean, y'all can go tell your friends to subscribe. That'd be cool. No, as long as I'm getting like 200,000 views a video, I'm never gonna be at a point of like worried about my channel. Like every single video I post right now from the hardcore series is going about 200,000 views. And for posting one video a week, I'm very happy with that. I also know my stats, because I didn't post a video last week, do also, just because that's the way YouTube does, my stats are going to look like I've been doing really bad just because I took time off. So thanks, YouTube, for building a great system that really encourages creators to be able to have a personal life outside of making videos. They did an excellent job with that. Just watching the videos more than once, count up your numbers. Yeah, every single time y'all watch it, you count it up. Every time an ad plays, I get paid. Doesn't matter if it's your first or second time watching a video. But no need to go on a quest to re-watch all of my videos. Like, please don't. don't force yourself into a cycle of being like, I have to watch this video 10 times over. We don't need to do that. You're all good. I appreciate y'all watching the video once. Clicking the like button. All that's like that stuff right there is that's if you're doing that, you're doing. Anybody who like clicks the like button on every video that they watch, like you're doing well above the average viewer, and I really do appreciate it. Keep hearing the zombies. I'm like, where are they gonna come around me? Rewatch your series every day. The Comfort Minecraft series. The amount of times I'll play the movies in the background for background sound, yeah. I thought about doing more movies, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm too far gone because I did a 5,000 days, or did I do a 4,000? I think I did a 4,000 and I did the 1,000 days on the city, and they just are not, they're not hidden the same way that they did the first 3. So I don't think it's a great idea now to do them. Never been able to catch a live before, but your hardcore series is so inspiring me. I've probably watched them at least 3 times now. Hey, Emma, I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome on in. First live stream, welcome. This is where a lot of the grind that you see happen in 7 seconds on a video happens. And we talk about random things. You did a 5,000 video. Do they not get more viewers than average at least? No, they get like fraction of viewers. And the rough part about it is that because that video does poorly, that it also makes your next videos not do as well, because YouTube's like, you had a miss. What if your next one's also a miss? We're just gonna tone you back a little bit, prove it again that you can make a good video. YouTube has built this system that if you're hitting and you're doing well, YouTube's like, yep, we're helping you, let's go. But the second you start not doing well, YouTube's like, sorry, buddy. Blah, blah, blah over here is really doing a great job. But you keep trying. You get back up there, you find yourself a win, and we'll get you another win. But if you're not winning, we're not helping you anymore. It's such a polarizing system that either you're riding the wave of the algorithm and you're just like riding high, just woo, we're killing it, or you're getting eaten up by the algorithm. Eggs, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, my dude. Appreciate it. Plans for this area? I've showed it a few times on older streams, like the last few streams, but I basically want to turn it into an extension from the city. There's gonna be like a little outskirts of the city. We're gonna have a big market. We're gonna have probably a few rows of houses along streets, just kind of curling around the market, and then it's gonna break away from there into a custom forest and a lot of farmland region. So I think it's gonna be really cool. I'm very, very excited for it. Is there a way to mine deep slate fast in Minecraft? Like instant mine it? No, there's not. Not consistently, at least. You can technically snapshot off tough blocks, but you cannot snapshot off of, you can't keep it going. By snapshotting, I mean, you see how fast I mine this and then I mine that? Let me show y'all. Let me see if I can get a beacon booth, because then I can really show you how this works. So you see how it takes that long to mine that? If we go here, why is it not working? You see how it instant breaks? You can snapshot your mining speed from a previous block you mine onto the next block you mine, but it only goes for one block. So you can actually use that if you are mining, say, a piece of obsidian and you have a piece of stone right next to you. Break the stone and then break the obsidian, and you'll actually break the obsidian a lot faster. But they have to be connected blocks. Like, there can't be an air block between them. Always wonder what that's called. Yeah, I mean, I use snapshotting because it's a gaming term I got it from World of Warcraft, because you would basically super buff all of your damage. So you use all your abilities that make you super strong, which then snapshots and makes all of your abilities do more damage, including like damage over time effects that would make them hit harder. So then you would pop all your buffs, you'd get all your damage amplifications out there, and then you would put on your damage over time effect. And then that would, over that entire duration, even after all of your buffs fall off, because that's still on there, it would be doing a ton more damage. So that would be snapshotting, because you would just basically get it all in there, and then as long as it's changed now, but as long as you didn't let it fall off, that thing would just be trucking, doing the highest amount of damage that it could. So you could just get a bunch of free damage over a fight, and so you can snapshot stats from one thing onto another is basically what it's called. How I refer to it, I don't know. It's got removed. Yeah, it's been gone since like Cataclysm or something. Since MOP, yeah. It was fun to do it back in Wrath of the Lich King Classic again. Oh, that was a good time. Did that on Survival Hunter. Ugh, all of the dots. Back when Survival Hunter was fun. Now it's so sad. Actually, it's pretty cool. I just like the old Hunter. All right. Potato, I need to know, how's Prot Warrior looking? I'm gonna try playing Prot Warrior, and I know usually my option of picking tanks is I pick the ones that are terrible, but they always sound fun to play at the time for me. They look like they're gonna be decent, but I don't know. I feel like you've been playing on the beta a lot. What have you heard about Prot Warriors? What version is this? We're in 1.21. Looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna do Mythic Plus, and they seem like they're gonna be okay for that. Probably gonna go arms and PvP again just for the funsies, and then Prot Warrior. I really hope Fury's not good in PvP. Oh, I hate playing Fury. Veil's no longer Veil, just Potato. Well, hey, they're everybody calls him Potato. I figured I'd go for it. Is Potato just call Potato? Do you play any other games? I started playing Elden Ring last week, so I've been playing that a bit. Before that, I was playing Cyberpunk 2077. I finally finished that completely. I didn't 100% it, but I did like most main storylines I finished. The game was really fun. I had a lot of fun playing that. I'm back into Elden Ring now. I'm really wanting to play it. World of Warcraft, the new expansion, releases tomorrow for early access. So I'm probably going to be playing a lot of that, at least for a month or two, and then probably get bored and go back to something else. But yeah, that's my gaming plans right now. I've actually been having so much fun in Elden Ring though. I'm like, my first playthrough, I felt like I was terrible at the game, and now I'm playing again, and I'm like, oh my god, I kind of remember how to play from the first time. But I think it's also helped is since then I've went and played through the Last Jedi series and all those with Cal Kestis and all those. Probably get bored as a mood. No, I am like, a new World of Warcraft expansion comes out. I will play the first patch. I'll get Keystone Master. And then I don't raid. I get so frustrated raiding in World of Warcraft, dealing with all the stupid people. that because I don't have the time to commit to a full like raid team, so I like don't have the ability to be on a really good team of people, and I'm honestly washed up from I don't have like the tenure that I used to have. I used to be a ran a top 200 guild and was a top 100 player. But it's been since Legion, which is now 4 expansions ago since I did that. So all the guilds are like, yeah, but what have you done recently? I'm like, I played Minecraft. Hey, you play Minecraft? Cause I play Minecraft. And then they're like, haha. And I'm like, yeah, but you have a guild Minecraft server, don't you? I know you all do. But yeah, so anyways, so I don't raid, so that takes out a major form of the game that I enjoy, or would theoretically enjoy if I had unlimited hours in a week. And then I feel like there's only so far you can get without doing that. So I tend to kind of get to a point where I'm like hitting a wall that is just more frustration than joy of playing the game. And at that point, I'm usually like, maybe I should do something else. It's usually that all my buddies I'm playing with are still in those top guilds. Like they're still doing a lot. So that I'm always like, hey, you guys want to do this thing? And they're like, you know that meme that's like the really big bulky player and the giant armor, and then the noob who's just like, can you help me with a quest? And then the big guy's up there, sure, I can help you out. Like that. I feel like the little kid in that, the little noob being like, hey, can you help me with something? And then, yeah, I just, so after a while, I kind of get to the point where I'm like, man, I think my WoW phase, my current WoW phase is going to be a done. You should build a large library in the city or inside the castle with the maps. I want to do a library inside of the university, and we'll have a lot of little libraries throughout. Love those character impressions. It's pretty accurate. I'm just saying. From personal experience, that can be what noobs sound like. At least if I read something that some newbie person is talking about in a game chat, that's usually... Actually, no, that's not usually. Sometimes that is how I like infer them talking, but you know, it is what it is. Spiders on my mountain? No. Good morning, afternoon, whatever. How goes leveling of the mountain? Well, we haven't taken it down a single layer. We've actually only been mining it for about, what, 40 minutes now? Can you see a map of the whole city? I had to uninstall the world map mod because it was conflicting with Flashback, so I actually don't have the world map on right now. And I haven't updated the actual map of the in the map room yet, the in-game map. I'm thinking we clear this stone layer and then we go get rid of a lot of trees just to get that out of the way instead of doing them like as each layer goes. Mostly because I also am running out of oak wood, as in I only have a double chest left, so I should probably restock. How many layers do you still have left? We are currently at 85 and we need to get down to 62. Well, not fully 62. I've taken a break from mining this. I was doing an hour a day for a while, and I've taken a break, stepping back from it because I am instead using I'm using Axiom to kind of shape out the terrain and plan it all. And once I get it all planned, then I want to come back in here and basically lay it over as a light matica on top of this. And then from there, we're going to have the light matica showing so that when we start digging these lower layers down, we're not even close to that point yet. Like the terrain is not, it's going to be maybe 15 blocks tall. So we got another like 4 layers we can take off the mountain before worrying about that. But I want to get that laid out on top of this so that we can dig 1 block under. And then it's going to be full underneath instead of creating like a massive mob farm underneath the land by fully flattening it. And it'll save us a ton of time. New cape again? Yeah, I got the 15th anniversary cape from the MCC event. I figured, you know, because I kind of won. If you didn't know, I won the if you didn't know. I'm going to be that dude in like 20 years who's like, hey, y'all remember the Ender Cup? Yeah. And they're gonna be like, shut up, fWhip. We know you won. Shut up. Come on, Grandpa. Stop talking about this thing that happened 20 years ago that you won. We don't know what it is. We only know because you keep talking about it. I mean, yeah, but you know I won? They're like, yes. You've told us the story every family gathering for 20 years. Like, okay, but do you want to hear how the dodge bolt went? Everybody's just going to get up and leave.
Keep it real.
Genfire, welcome on in, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, folks. What were we all up to today? Warming your heart. Oh, that's a nice raid message. That's so much better than the raid we got last week. Oh, y'all are welcome here anytime. Welcome on in. Sometimes love is letting people tell the same story over and over because it makes that person happy. True. But it doesn't mean you have to suffer sitting through it all the time. There's a fine balance to go through on that. But yeah. Last week's raid was something. It was something. They haven't unsubscribed yet either. The 1,000 subscribers we got on YouTube that day. Yeah, I'm so worried for my stats when they all decide to unsubscribe because it still shows plus 1,000 and haven't lost any subs out of that number yet. So we'll see when that happens. Interest is peaked. We got raided by some dude on YouTube. Well, I should say raided, but he was live at the same time and had 1,000 viewers and told all of his viewers to come in chat and just spam terrible things. Mostly telling people to go subscribe to him too. That was the super fun part about it. Best part was you go to their live stream, they weren't speaking English. Like, why are you doing this to an English streamer? The chance of people in my chat, I can't remember where they're from. I think they're, I don't know. They were not speaking English, or yeah. So I was like, this is weird. But okay. Jen, thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Hope you all had a good stream today. Can tell on Discord, better not bring that up in this chat. Yeah, it was a weird one. Can you coach Kai in speed? Dude, are they still struggling in hardcore? Are they still struggle bussing? Last I heard, they were live for like 48 hours playing hardcore. How are they not done yet? I'm not even a speedrunner and I can go faster than that, y'all. Use TNT? Nah. I want the stats. Look at them stats right there. Not that stat. That stat. Almost 1.5 million on the pickaxe. We're adding up there. Yeah, Stam. They're all just going to tell each other they smell. I don't know. It's weird. They like smelling each other. It's a weird Discord thing. Last I saw, Kai was sitting in a destroyed room on the floor being so done. Are they playing hardcore, right? So every time they die, they reset. Tell them I'll make them a nice starter house and keep them fed when they come back home. I'll be their house husband while they can go off and try and beat the game. They just have to bring me back building blocks, and I'll make sure they always have food, their armor's repaired, and they're ready for their next adventure. Does the city have a cathedral? No, I don't do any real-world religious buildings. I tend to avoid making any real-world religious connotations or anything like that in the builds, just for the sake of inclusivity. I have like occasional chapels and things throughout the world, but they're mostly just some weird blocky something or another that we call a shrine or something, or they're like worshiping the tree. I guess that's kind of the only quote religion we would have in the world, is not even a religion, just like there's sacred objects in the world that the people who live here are respectful of. But no, I don't add any. I have no plans to add any cathedrals or anything like that. We've talked about it before, and I don't really care to get into it today. Why don't you enchant your pick and every other tools? Yeah, you're right. If we had efficiency 5, we'd be flying through this. No, I have it. It's in accessibility settings as of 1.19, I believe. You can tone down the enchanting glint, and I prefer to turn enchanting glint down just a little bit. I have it down at 50%, and I have the speed down to like 30%, so that you don't just look like all your tools belong to Thanos at all times. But no, we've got fully enchanted tools and everything. We've been in this hardcore world for over 7,600 days. fWhip would be a great Minecraft house husband. Dude, for real. Just don't put your bed next to mine. I like my own space. I don't know what the guys use to clean our roof off. If you hear background noise, for those who have been jumping into stream today, I have some people out clearing a bunch of moss off of our roof, IRL. So if there's background noise, that's why. But they use something, and I just feel like I'm in a pool. Like I feel like I'm in the back rooms of a pool trying to deal with whatever's going on. It's all the chemicals reminding me of. My window's closed too. That must be strong outside. Woo! I was hoping to open up and get fresh air as soon as they left, but probably not. Makeshift moss farm IRL. Yeah. I don't want it though. I don't want a moss farm on my house. They're untexturing your roof. Yeah, good. Don't worry. I live in a forest. There's plenty of texture on the roof. And knowing the fact that they were out here today cleaning off the roof and everything, definitely windstorm coming in within the next 36 hours. It's just going to cover it in branches. That's the way it goes. Yeah, it's like it's not really chlorine though. I feel like it smells more like a bromine. I was a lifeguard for quite a few years and have managed pools all my life, so I'm unfortunately very familiar with all the chemicals. I think people want you to build a courthouse. Yeah, so people in here would say they want me to build a courthouse, and then if I build a courthouse, it's gonna be, you're copied B-dubs. You copied B-dubs courthouse. B-dubs built a courthouse. How could you build a courthouse? And I don't want that. I love the courthouse B-dubs made. He did a fantastic job, but I don't want to deal with that annoyance. So, no, probably no courthouse. Just straight to a chopping block. That's all we're gonna have. We're only gonna have an execution stand. You break the law, execution. That's why nobody does anything wrong in this world, is because you even, like, you trip some old lady in the street, execution. You and the old lady, they shouldn't have fallen. They hurt the road, execution. They probably scuffed up one of the stones when they fell. Yeah, that's their fault. Straight execution. The song's Feeling Alright by Gavin Luke. Yeah, B-dubs invented courthouses. Yeah, so we can't. We have to praise B-dubs for inventing the courthouse. That's why there's no people. Yeah, everybody executed. What's that? What's that movie where it's like the guy's the dictator and he's like running in a track event? He's like in charge of like starting the race too, and it's like the runners start catching up to him. He like turns and just like shoots them. It's a comedy movie, but I can't remember what it's called. And then like somebody slows down so they don't get shot, and he shoots them too for letting him win. And then for the people who are like holding the finish line, he like points the gun at them and be like, "I'm tired. Bring the finish line to me." It's what we call dictator. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It's just like It's so bad, but it's like it's such a satirical way to think about it. Like, oh god. Not Borat though. No. For some reason I was thinking it's part of like Don't Mess with the Zohan, but no, that's another movie that's up there. I'm very worried we're at the idiocracy point or very close. Hey, Brondo makes plants grow. It says so in the slogan. You better believe it. I don't know, with the route Starbucks is going, they might be looking for a new business model too, so. Do not copy King Big Dogs. What did he do that I'm doing? I don't think we're at idiocracy point. I just like Crocs. Yeah, I don't think we're there yet. No, I'm not that much of lost cause mode. But no, we don't need to get political on stream today. We're here for good vibes and burrs. Lots of burrs. So many burrs. When are you gonna build boats? I don't know. How do you keep motivated in destroying a mountain? I'd get bored instantly. Talking with you all helps a lot, and doing it in small doses helps a ton. I'm committing to doing like an hour a day of mountain destruction. Thank goodness you're streaming. I've had a day and a half. Oh, sorry to hear that. Hopefully pleasant vibes are to come for the rest of the night. Right, I need to stay positive. We still have Minecraft and wonderful builds by fWhip. Oh, thanks. I did make Minecraft. You're welcome. No. I did have a funny one. It's in the comment of the the Q&A episode for this week. So there's a second channel video coming tomorrow. But one of the comments I picked was somebody who was just like, hey, fWhip, have you ever heard of the Conquest Reforged Minecraft mod? And I was like, I have to pick this question. I have to pick it. I always think it's so funny when people are like, hey, have you heard of that one? I don't think my names is in the credits list anymore as being a developer, because I'm pretty sure they took my name out a long time ago. But yeah, it is always funny to me. Like, have I heard of it? Actually, yeah, I helped develop it. Yeah. Yeah. A lifetime ago, but yes. It's literally, it has been. It's cool seeing that mod is still getting updated, because it's almost 8 years since I was on the team. Like, it's cool seeing how far they've taken and how much the stuff they have added. I have no desire to play with the mod. Like, I think it's cool, and I love watching builds being made by it, because I can appreciate it, but I don't enjoy playing with it. So it's cool seeing how much they've, like, managed to expand and grow it just so much since I was on the team. We were told to crab. Well, that last song, I feel like, is a pretty good crab song, so I get it. But we're in a new song now, so we're no longer crab vibes. But the old one is literally called Wet Feet. It's from the Minecraft Dungeons soundtrack. Speaking of modded, any more fantasy modded? I was gonna do it today originally, but then I realized I needed to get work done on this for the next video. So I want to do this instead. But we will for sure stream fantasy on Friday. I just needed to get this digging done, and I was gonna do it earlier today, and then I forgot I had my annual doctor's appointment, so I couldn't really get into digging mode. I know we're gonna get a lot of flint out of this, but I don't care. So yeah, I was hoping to have a little bit more time, and then time got away from me. Yeah, and then the guys working on the roof today, I was like, hey, just want to get this stuff done. And I didn't realize Flashback was coming out today, so I want to mess around with that some more. And also, I wanted to free up time tomorrow so I can play a new World of Warcraft expansion when it comes out, so. Your favorite musical artist? Here's a Billy Joel. Good choice. I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. I listen to a lot of DJs who do like remixes of songs, and I don't know their name. I couldn't tell you their name, but there's this one DJ that I've been listening to who's been going back and doing remixes of like older songs, like stuff from like the 80s, 90s, and just turning them into these really cool like EDM song remixes that I'm like, I've been pretty down with that. They've been good, but I could not tell you their name. How long you been doing this as a full-time job? Next month will be officially 5 years. Which is a crazy to think about. So, yeah. You know you're a Swiftie deep down. Dude, I'm going to see Swiftie in November. We're going to see Sophie Tucker in October. I'm excited for that. Yeah, both those shows. Both of those shows are gonna be really fun. What mod are you using for building a creative? Sorry if you ever answer. That's cut out a minute ago. Oh, I missed your first question. No worries. I use Axiom. Is a lot of the creative mod, like a creative building tool I use right now is Axiom. That's like the big one. And then moving it into the survival is called Lightmatica. If you join the Discord, I have all my mods linked in the resources channel. If you join my Discord. Well, most of the mods I use are linked in there. It's a little out of date now. So he is a Swiftie. I mean, I think I wouldn't consider myself a Swiftie. I enjoy your music, but I wouldn't say I'm like a diehard fan, which I feel like that is Swiftie territory. Like, I'd say my wife is a Swiftie for sure. But I wouldn't say that I am. Like, if Sid didn't want to go to the concert so badly, we probably, like, I wouldn't be going if she didn't want to go. Because we're, like, flying and, like, turning into, like, a whole weekend trip to go see her. I got that iron? I did. Stanley girl and a Swiftie. Oh my god, I'm white girling. Seeing 21 Pilots in October. They're my favorite band. I'm so excited. Ooh, very cool. We saw AJR a little while ago. They had a really good show. Like, those guys are performers. Like, I think they are. All right, we're gonna have to repair all these tools soon. Gross. Like, I think there's like musicians who are really good musicians, and then there are people who are are like fairly okay musicians, but they're like great performers, and they're really, really talented. Do I need Discord to download your texture packs if I buy it? If you become a member on YouTube, the only way to get downloads is through the Discord. Yeah. If you would like the texture pack directly and you don't want to download Discord, you can get it through Patreon. YouTube just doesn't have a great file sharing system that is safe. So I don't have a way to really include it in there. yeah, YouTube members, unfortunately, all downloads are done through Discord. You should have used TNT dupers to delete the mountain quicker. Not everything in Minecraft needs to be about speed. Sometimes taking the slow time to just chill and chat and have a slow project to grind on is my favorite way to play Minecraft. Not everything you do in this game needs to be about mass speed destruction. I think if I were playing Minecraft for like mass speed, efficiency, and everything like that, like my world would look so much different than it does currently. Like we would have auto moss and oak farms like set up in spawn chunks. We'd probably have full auto tree farms for everything else nearby spawn chunks that have like cobblestone to stone smelters fueled by like an automatic fuel, like kelp farm, blah blah blah. Like that's not how I like to play the game. Like I know how to do all that stuff, and I actively choose not to. I think Minecraft, a big issue a lot of people have is complaining about running out of things to do. And then you look at how they're playing the game, and they're like, okay, I'm doing this goal, then I'm doing this goal, then I'm doing this goal, then I did this, and then now I have nothing. It's like, did you have to do all those goals that quickly, that fast, and that efficiently? Or you could have, oh, Robert Frost, take the road less traveled. I don't know if that guy's aged well as a poet or not, but that's always a line I remember. Yeah, once you're being so insanely efficient in Minecraft that you're basically just like auto-producing every material, or in this case, auto-crafting every single block ever. Like I saw somebody a while ago that was talking about how they built a tree farm that you could bone meal any type of tree out of the farm of one sapling trees, and then it would go into a system that would auto craft every single item, like, which like technologically very cool, and so they would basically just AFK forever at their tree farm and get through all of them, and then they would have a double chest of every single type of wooden item for every single wood type. So like a double chest of fence gates, a double chest of trapdoors. I'd love that. I would take that, but I'm not delving into the world of auto farming, so I can live the dream of having a double chest of spruce trapdoors. But it was interesting. It was such a different style of gameplay compared to what I do that I was like intrigued, and like you can do this? You can do what? And I was like, this is kind of nuts. Wow. I was like, I don't need to do it, but it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Got a can of corn, I'll be all right. Can of corn. Refresh chat again. YouTube chat decided to disconnect. Double chest of trapdoors is earned, not given. Exactly. If you're cheating, well, not cheating. If you're duping, nah. First live, stoked I finally had time to catch one. Welcome on in, Gabe. Good to have you. We're just kind of chilling and digging today, so we're in for the grind. I'm not even caring to pick up all this cobblestone. I just can't be bothered. Y'all, it's taken a full hour just to get the stone off of this single layer of the mountain. I don't want to mine a mountain anymore. I'm not having fun anymore. No, I am. One of those where like I enjoy the process, but at the same time I'm like, it could be done. I could be done now and moving on to other things. We don't need any of that, but we can come down here and get... Make sure there's nothing floating. I'm hearing mobs, and I don't want to drop into a cave. Okay, there's that. Too bad, keep digging. Okay, fine. I'll keep digging, please. Just keep watching the stream, I'll keep digging. You can have dinner after you finish digging the mountain. Okay. Not gonna lie, when I originally started digging this mountain out, I was like, oh, this is gonna take like maybe 6 hours. No, we're in like overall of digging the mountain, like overall digging the mountain, we are unfortunately at 10 hours. So that's a lot. American Mailing, thanks for hanging. Thank you so much. Have a good one.
Pleased to meet you.
Designing a create mod factory for my main hardcore castle, but I keep getting burnt out. Any tips not getting burnt out so much? I think tackling it in small stages. Like, don't be like, I need to build this entire castle. Like, maybe lay out the outline for the castle that you want to use, and then focus on little things. Like, if you're using create mod, maybe you want to make a fancy door for the front entrance. Focus on just working on the door, and then be like, hey, you know what? I finished the door. This is awesome. I love how this turned out. And you kind of get the little satisfaction of like getting things done along the way, like the door, and then build the gatehouse around the door, and just like tackle it little bits at a time. To me, that helps me stay motivated on a lot of bigger projects. So maybe that'll help you out too. But I actually find, for me personally, I find Stam's still in here. They're not gonna like this one. I find create mod to be incredibly draining. That's where the cave is. I genuinely do not enjoy create mod anymore. Like, I thought I was gonna love it. No, it's not for me. Yeah, the zombies just got to grumbles. Hey buddy, I know you're grumbly. It's okay. It's okay. You just stay down there. I was just about to click off stream the slander. I'm sorry. I don't like it though. It's boring. There's too much grind. I don't care how much you can automate it. There's still so much grind. You automate one task so then you can deal with grinding through the next task, and it's not fun. I want to focus on building, not crafting things in the window. I'm sorry. I'm very much stuck in the create mod at the moment. Yeah. I feel like you like full sent on your channel with create mod too, so I feel like if you have the time to dedicate and like fully understand it instead of swapping back from vanilla to create and all that, like it probably makes it a little bit easier to manage all of it. That's why I really like fantasy SMP right now, is there's nothing to get stuck in your inventory about. Like there's no crazy tech mods, automations, anything. Like it's literally just explore, find block to build with, come back, build with block. Like the most extreme crafting recipes I've seen are like 4 steps. Like build this thing, and then put it into this thing, then build this thing, and put it into this thing, and build this thing, put it into that thing. And then like, here's your final item. And that's fine. And you only have to do it like once or twice because it's usually a weapon or an armor piece instead of like, okay, you need 70 of these. I feel stuck in the space, so with my recent series, I basically removed all of my mods. I'm currently playing with create mod, and that is it. Almost. I've been enjoying it like crazy. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think create, like, not create, sorry. Modded Minecraft, I think is so overwhelming that it becomes, there's so much choice paralysis that make it, like, not fun. When you have... I know Mojang has this idea of that if we give players too many options, we're going to stifle creativity. I agree with that to an extent when thinking about modded Minecraft, but I disagree with it in current Minecraft. But I agree with it when you're thinking about those massive, like all the mods, mod packs and everything like that, that there's so many things to do that I don't know what to do, and then I don't do anything because I'm like so scared about doing the wrong thing. that I like, or that there's a better way, more efficient way I could have done something that I wouldn't have to do all this grind and waste my time and blah blah. Or there's so many things in my inventory that I'm like, I don't know what the heck to do with half these. Do I keep them? Do I throw them away? I don't know. I'll keep them all. Okay, my storage is a mess. But that all aside, yeah, I find that modded Minecraft, with having so many things going in it, is just, there's too much that it's like not fun anymore. That's my big take on it, is that like a lot of the fun of Minecraft just gets taken away by modded because there's too much. The mod packs are way too much, overwhelming, could never get far in a modded world, but my survival build has me locked for 3+ years. I mean, I'm 3 years in this hardcore world too, and I feel very good to keep on going. Like, I don't feel burned out. I feel like Essence is a burnout on projects. I don't feel burnout on the world. I feel like, ooh, I don't want to do that thing right now. I'll come back later. I'm gonna go do this thing. Okay, we're gonna finish that recording. Mountain. Fine. It's frozen. Oh, it's not frozen anymore. We did it, chat. We did 1 layer in an hour and 10 minutes. What? Okay. With that done, Gabe, thank you so much for becoming a member, my dude. I really appreciate that. Also, Nike Sucks, thank you so much for becoming a member. And I totally missed this one. Hattie, if you're still in here, thank you for the 5 months. I'm so sorry I missed that. Anyways, with that done, let's remove these trees because I don't want to mine any more dirt and stone. Yippee, progress. Yippee! Are we doing it, Mr. Krabs? No, sorry. Are we feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Wrong line. OMG, pick up the cobble. Bro, I got like 200,000 cobble sitting in chests right now. I don't need the cobble. It's fine. We can I will pick up that oak log though. Takes 2 hours to move, 3 hour. Hour and 10 minutes. The first hour we spent killing some withers and making more shulker boxes and looking at some stuff in the new Flashback mod, which is a new, for those who did not watch the beginning of the stream, it's a new alternative to replay mod that I am very excited about. So we're kind of doing a quick run through on that. How many layers haven't you cleared out yet? We are currently at 84 and we need to get down to about 64 probably on some of it. That's my silk touch. Okay, we're not gonna take everything all the way down, so I actually need to, I'm probably gonna clear another 3-block layer to get that down, and then I think that's the time where I need to spend the time in Axiom and like get the terrain actually finished, and then from there we will be able to see kind of a better final picture of all of it. And then basically from that, I can move the Lightmatica file in here, and then we can just clear down to where the Lightmatica file is. It's gonna be a big file. Like, it's not gonna be fun to load. It's gonna be like, probably, I mean, thankfully with all the dirt and everything that we've mined off the top of the mountain, I don't need to bring any more dirt in, and maybe we'll use some moss. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna use moss. I think I'm gonna use grass just for the base. And then as I come in and do like finer details, I'll do moss, because I hate getting to the point where I decorate some area with moss and I'm like, ooh, I want to turn this into farmland. Then I have to tear up the moss to then turn it into farmland. I'm like, ugh, hate, despise. How do I get better at building trees? Practice. A big thing of building trees, I know you're gonna hate this next point. I know. I'm so sorry about potentially offering this as a solution to somebody on the internet, but if you go outside, I'm so sorry. If you go outside and look at trees, you don't have to touch the grass. Don't stay on the pavement, like stay on the crosswalk, but like go and like look, or even go from your window and like look outside at some trees, and then just look at how their branches are structured, And that can teach you so much about how trees are structured. And then you can use that to kind of guide your designing in Minecraft. I know. I'm so sorry for offering that as a solution. Look at this streamer talking about outside like he's ever touched grass. Suzu, thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Are you mad? I know, I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna start another recording. Let's do that. Why not? I know, sorry chat. I gave a warning at least. Oh, I know, all right, vomiting now. Okay, I know, I pushed it too far. In this economy? I love that joke. You want me to do what? In this economy? It's so good. It's one of those things that's so good because unfortunately it's true. Life is expensive right now. Okay, we need to keep clearing the trees over to her. Episode 3 castle interior. I wouldn't say never, but I haven't bothered. I need to finish up the map room, like connecting actually into it, and then we'll talk about doing something. Interest rates are dropping. Oh my gosh, there's hope. Hey, you know what? At least Subway came through and was like, hey, we see that our stock price is dropping. Maybe it's because we made our Subway sandwiches cost almost $20 for a meal. So we're going to bring back that $6.99 deal that we promised that we would keep for a long time. And hopefully people will start buying our sandwiches again. So, you know, there's hope. There's hope. It's like, it's not really, I don't know. It's like everyday cost of everything is like gone up so much. Like that's the ridiculous part. Like forget interest rates and all that. Like interest rates can drop and all that, but it's on to the corporations to actually be like, oh, hey, look, instead of just making more profit, we're actually going to reduce the cost of our goods now that interest rates have fallen. Like, that's at least where the issue comes from my perspective. But yeah, the $5 footlong then became a $15 footlong, and then it became, oh, you want a drink and chips with that? And yeah, sorry, you're looking at $20 for a Subway sandwich. That who knows? This tuna could be made today, could have been made 3 days ago. I'm gonna open my window. It is hot in here. 1 second. Dude, I'm telling you, it's so much brighter in my office now. Oh, no, they're gone. I heard their car drive away a little bit ago. They've already left. There's already pine needles on the house, on the roof. Okay. All right, we're gonna kind of draw, like not draw, but like cut a line. We're eventually gonna remove all these trees too. I just don't want to bother with it right now. Oh my god, yeah, that smell on the roof is so much stronger with the window open. Whew. I mean, it's 69 Fahrenheit outside right now. It's pretty warm. It's still August. It's pretty good weather this time of year. Nice, yeah. I'm really hoping that person like lives in the Washington area and they're just hoping I would say that. They're like, hey, I'll get him to say 69. Funny number. Yeah, we've had a really mild summer this year. Like, knock on wood a little bit. Chop on wood. Because last summer and the summer before, we had heat waves where it was like 110 at our house, and that was brutal. Like, that was rough with the humidity and everything. Ugh, terrible. And we haven't had any major heat waves so far this summer. Like, we've had a few days that have went above 90, but that was it. Like, I was outside grilling dinner last night. Oh, speaking of which, no, I got some time. I'm grilling a flank steak tonight, and I got to take it out of the fridge soon so it can come up to room temp before I season it. I think Mojang should update mangrove trees by turning the logs into bark logs, so this way you could get 3 logs for every 1 bark you chop. I'm not picking up what you're putting down on that one. Flank steak, yeah, I growing up, my dad used to make such good flank steaks, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I feel like I've gotten pretty good at grilling. Like I'm pretty confident. But flank steak, I feel like is one where I'm either hit or miss on it. I don't even know what I'm gonna do for seasoning tonight. I'm just gonna make it up, throw the kitchen sink at it, and hope it turns out good. While we're doing that, we got some. I got a nice little salad. Go with it. And then got some asparagus and some bell peppers and some onions I'm gonna throw on the grill too and get them a nice little char on them. Ugh. And then I got a loaf of bread. Best part, bread. Just gonna wrap it in some foil and throw it on the top of the grill and let it heat up. I'm gonna be so sad when the rain comes in and grilling season's over. I'll probably be out there. I'll be one of those dudes out there. I have been actually a lot of times last winter when it gets dark at like 4 o'clock here. I've been one of the people outside with a headlamp on, opening the grill, checking the meat or checking whatever we're grilling. Who does more cooking, your wife? Oh, my wife, 100%. She used to cook every single meal or like dinner, and then she was like, you need to help out. And so now I do one a week, and I do 2 dinners a week. One I usually just like cook, and the other one I usually just like order takeout or something like that, or we go out and make something, like get food at a restaurant or something like that. Yeah, no, she's a really good cook, and she by far does the majority of the cooking. I might have stood outside earlier this summer with an umbrella over the grill. Like the whole time? No, the grill can get rained on. It's fine. Yeah, I have taken the snow, the brush I use to get snow off the car, used that to uncover the grill, and then taken the cover off and then started. God, one of my buddies lives down in Tahoe and like up in the snowy area. And he like sent me a picture of him with his smoker out last winter with like 5 feet of snow around, and he's like 6 a.m. putting the pork shoulder on the smoker. I'm like, what are you doing? Like that has to be so no, man, that one's like a leave it and forget it for a long time. But I was like, you're up at 6 a.m. to start cooking something and it's negative degrees outside? Nah, not for me. Did you know I took a cooking class? Ooh, fun. I took some growing up. They were like good teaching the basics and everything. I will say, like, if you ever, like, for anybody who's like, I don't know how to get into cooking, take like a cooking class that focuses on knife skills. Oh, unbeatable. So useful to have. Good knife skills in a kitchen makes it so much easier. I'm still like getting better at it too, but I feel like I'm like above average, but like I'm like not amazing at it. And then I like some friends who are really good cooks, and like seeing them just like chopping things in the kitchen as they're going, I'm like, how do you do it so fast? Curling in negative temps in Minnesota. Yeah, that sounds about right. You're moving a mountain? Yeah, we're clearing out the trees nearby the mountain right now. Did I get it? Yeah, that's decaying now. Perfecto. Yeah, let's... Last tree here. That's a good amount of logs. Good log action. If you're moving the mountain, I recommend using TNT. Yeah. I also would recommend using TNT, but I don't follow my own advice. Something I want to be able to show off that I've mined millions upon millions of blocks in this world, and then that leads to millions and millions of blocks being broken. I was like, I'm almost at 10,000 days in this world, and I barely a million blocks mined with a pickaxe. Of course I should pick up a project that is going to bump that well over 2 million. Come on now. How would I brr if I'm not going brr? I cut your finger in the knife on a cooking class. Ouch. Yeah, I mean, practice. Go slow. Yeah, cutting your finger while cooking sucks. That's no fun. A cave. My advice, do what I say, not what I do when it comes to Minecraft. No, actually. Do what you want to do. Not what I say or what I do. Do what you want to do. That's the best of Minecraft advice you can get. If you want to do what I'm doing, do that. If you don't want to do what I'm doing, don't do that. How's it going this fine afternoon? Pretty good, pretty good. I was honestly hoping to get so much work done today. I needed to do this. Like, this is part of the next video, so not the whole mountain. I'm just kind of churning away at it. I decided that for the next episode, I wanted to do a bunch of like little mini projects around. And so I was trying to figure out a way to like bring it all together for a big like video title and everything. So I decided to pull out one of those I built for 24 hours in Minecraft again, because I've done them in the past. They always seem to do fairly well. It's like a good way to do a bunch of little projects. So that's the next one, because I wanted to like close off a bunch of things that we just kind of left open. So like that's the next project. And so I was like, okay, we'll spend a few hours here digging out the mountain. Dude, I was hoping to get like 3 layers done, like 3 sets of 3, like not just 1 set of 3. Nah, that ain't happening. I'm not that'd be me dedicating like each layer that we clear becomes longer and longer to clear the next. So it's gonna be so much. Ray, thanks so much for the raid. Hope y'all doing well today. What are y'all working on? What new technical marvel is going on? That I definitely won't understand at all, so. But I'm sure it's cool. I love the last video of that kind. Yeah, I need to like find a good build for like the thumbnail for it still. Like including what we're doing here and what we did on stream on Monday. And I've done some other builds since then. I'm at the I'm at 12 hours now. Like with when we like if we were to log out right now and like render those time lapse and everything, I would like the next clip would be like, okay, and then 12 hours has gone by. So if you aren't having fun, you're gaming wrong. Yeah, but what if you're winning? Huh? I was listening to Day 9. I don't know if any of y'all, if you play RTS games, you probably are familiar with Day 9. Especially if you're a StarCraft player. But he's actually one of the original guys that got me into even watching YouTube content, because I was watching his StarCraft videos back in the day. And I was listening to him talk on a stream recently. He was checking out Stormgate, which is a new RTS coming out, that I was like, I want to know about this game because I want to know if I'm going to play it or not. And I was like, I don't want to download it and check it out because you have to spend money to even play the campaign missions. So I was like, let's see if they're good or not before I dive in there. And then somebody was like, why don't you get mad? And why don't you get mad playing games anymore? You used to say you used to get mad all the time. And he kind of was talking about how he used to get so mad playing video games, and that got him to be such a better gamer because he'd get so mad that he'd figure out what he did wrong, so he didn't do it wrong the next time, and that he would win. And then he would just, anytime he lost, he would get mad. But then if he won, he wasn't mad anymore. And then it just became, but as soon as he lost again, he got mad, and he had to keep playing until he won. He had to figure out how he could win, and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, it made me a really, really good gamer because I figured out how to be really, really good. He's like, but then he's like, I was just miserable anytime I wasn't winning. And I kind of made me think, I was like, that's really similar. I feel like what I've done in like gaming state of, I don't really play PvP games anymore because I find that I just get so frustrated, whether I'm winning or losing. Like, I'm just getting frustrated either at my own teammates or whatever it might be, that I'm just like I'm not having fun. So I really like co-op. Been sitting with experimental bundles, Redstone and minecarts. Found a bundle dupe. Nice. Sounds about right. Dude, those new bundles, I was so hopeful for them, and they're so bad. That's relatable, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, but he was talking about how he made a conscious decision to no longer, like, let himself be mad. He's like, it led to him exiting the pro StarCraft scene and moving into more of just, like, a friendly, fun content creator who still plays those games. Like, he's a full-time content creator, one of the few in the RTS space that isn't based purely around winning the game and winning tournaments to pay for their livelihood. But it was really interesting chatting with him, or not chatting with him, but like listening to him. What's wrong with the new bundles? Their functionality is just off. It's such a usability, like major step back, like big time step backwards. Smart, better for mental health. Yeah, but it's also, I could see it being difficult to pull out of that, and like that'd be the same thing as me like full pivoting my content to doing something else, because I was like, I'm fully burnt out on Minecraft, I need to pivot to doing something else. Like, and say I get into like speed running Minecraft, or I become a redstone, or whatever it might be. Like, it's still within my field, but it's so different.
Just had to ask, what's your number one piece of advice for content creators relating to retention?
Retention? Dude, if I had the answer to that one, I would be a very happy man. No, I would say retention wise, definitely don't over exaggerate. Stick around to the video and blah 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 blah. Like, if people are watching your video, they're watching for the pacing, they're watching for the vibe, they're watching for all that stuff. And the best thing I can say for retention is look at your video graphs of everything that you've done and all the videos that you're like working on and everything. Like, you can see the retention graphs in YouTube in the studio. Go look at those. If you are seeing a consistent point where there's a big dip, YouTube, their platform's not that great at managing it, but sometimes it can like tell you where those are, and go watch that and go study a lot of your videos. See if it's maybe something that you're doing. Like, I know for me, it used to be, I would find some major dips if I was spending, like, if you watch my videos nowadays, my time lapses very short, because I was finding that my retention graphs, every single time I did a time lapse that was over 10 seconds, I was dropping almost 10% of my viewers were skipping for like over, because you can see your retention graph as people leave and like move forward throughout the video. Every single time a time lapse would go over over 10 seconds or something like that, it would just drop. It would just drop down about 10%. It was nuts. And I was like, what's going on here? And so I made a conscious decision when I started actually this hardcore, well before this one, but this is where I really implemented it, as hardcore season 3, was I decided that I'm gonna only do max without changing a camera angle is I will have a 7 seconds of a time lapse. I'm relaxing on that now, getting more towards 10 seconds because I think YouTube, the algorithm and like how people enjoy content is very much changing. I think with how blah 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 air horns, everything. You trying to get me there, Dire Kestrel? I see you. I was already moving, but with how much people are, I don't want it. How much people are consuming short form content, they get that kind of ADD brain going to where if you're consuming short form content, you're gonna be getting a lot of that, like those quick dopamine hits that like flip new video, dopamine, blah, 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 blah. And I think that is originally when that was coming out was affecting YouTube in terms of I'm getting this on TikTok. I now also want this out of my YouTube videos. And so people are expecting that quick bam, 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 bam. Like think of how a lot of like the crazy hardcore videos were going a few years ago where people are just like, bam, I did this hardcore, I did this, like just screaming at you and doing all these things. That has become so oversaturated that I now think the way to go is like having a good balance. Like I still have fast moments in my videos, but there's a lot more balance and a lot more, I'm trying to strike a good balance between all of it. So yeah, I would say retention wise is very much about balance, and do not commit to the super zoomer blah 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 type videos. I don't think those are a win anymore on YouTube. Short form content still works. Long form content, it's a different audience than it used to be. I feel like the videos recently have been pretty good. But Scurvy, thank you so much for the dono, and Dire, thank you so much for the creeper trick. You failed though. I'll say you failed. But Minecraft does go on Game Boy. I mean, it goes on Nintendo Switch, but I don't know on Game Boy. Once I got bored on a call with my friend and tried to swipe up, oof. See, I don't let myself download TikTok. I know I will. My productivity, if I download TikTok, dude, my brain is just gonna go woo. Yeah, I also think that just like a genuine, like people right now, I would say, you can tell me if I'm wrong on this, but I think the general consensus that I see in internet like spaces and everything is people are really kind of craving comfort. That's what, not a strict one, but, and that very fast-paced blah 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 like has that in that. Sid always calls my wife whenever she's like hanging on the couch scrolling through TikTok, she's just like, I'm rotting, just let me rot here for a little while and I'll become a human again in 10 minutes. Just let me rot and scroll for 10 minutes. And like there's a time and a place to that, but I think for like that is very much something where you're not attached to the creators that you're watching. Like I don't think I've ever heard somebody say they open up TikTok because they want to go watch a video by like blah blah blah. Like you might enjoy seeing blah blah blah's videos come across your TikTok feed, and so you follow them, so you like that they're there, but you're not like actively opening a TikTok to like scroll through and see videos by blah 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 blah. You're not like really following along for specifically that. You're just like, oh, I like these, let's keep them coming onto my feed, that's cool. But you're not like going out of your way to find those people. But yeah, I don't know, that's my take on it. I think that YouTube is very much in a place of hard pivoting back to kind of there for cozy vibes and there for a state to like really have those comfort creators. Yeah, years ago I stopped watching some YouTubers for a bit. I've never liked that fast content, but now they've slowed down again. I'm back to watching them again. Yeah, I think I definitely lost some of my audience. Like I feel like mine are still a little fast paced, especially on the average for a Minecraft content creator. But that's mostly because I just like to do a lot in a video, and I like to show the entire process. Because I would say, if you look at somebody like B-Dubs, I would say is a very slow-paced content creator. He's very much there for the grand, like, build, and then he's also there for like the goofy moments, and that works really well on an SMP because he can kind of be interacting with all the other hermits and things like that. Or he can really dive into like talking about his build and everything if he's in his like single player world. But then the time lapse, like if you look at that massive build that he just made, that thing just like sitting out on the rock in the back, I think less than 5% of the video was actually building the thing. And maybe a little bit more, because he did like a 2-minute time lapse of a 25 minute video. So maybe 10% of the video was the actual build. But outside that, like it was literally him just like looking and staring at it and talking about it and kind of marveling in the fact that he created something. Whereas like I think if I were to do it that way in like my own video style, there would be a lot more of, okay, we're gonna go collect this, okay, we're gonna go work on this, here's where I got this material, here's because I like to bring people along for the process. Whereas he did go in a little bit and like break down how he like designed it in Axiom and all that, and like how he brought the build to life in reality. And I think I want to start doing a little bit more of that. I'm a little worried about introducing more of the creative planning phases into videos, because I think some people are like, there's a potential negative flashback of that from some people just don't really understand how things are made. But yeah, so I don't know. It's always interesting to kind of see the balance between all those, and it's cool that there's so many different ways to go about it. Do you think Kai and Speed are going to be at the game? Dude, I haven't even turned on their streams at all. I haven't watched anything of it. So funny following chats from one person and seeing them get banned. It happens all the time, man. A tale as old as time. Somebody comes into chat and starts spamming things and they get banned out. That's the way it goes. Caffeine at 4:30. I mean, I guess I've been sipping on this for the last 3 hours, so. Yeah, there's a lot of informational shorts out there too. Posted more warrior stuff in Discord. You can check out if you have time later. I have to bail out a stream for a bit. Hey Vale, no worries. Thank you. I appreciate the info. If that's, I read through some of the Wowhead stuff, but I'm sure you're gonna be like, you're reading Wowhead, so I'll read what you sent over. I've got a leveling build sorted out that I set up yesterday. I didn't even buy War Within. Scott actually got the PR package for the collector's edition. And he was like, hey, has anybody not bought War Within yet? And I was just like, so Scott sent me, he had already bought it. He had already bought the Epic Edition, so he didn't need it. So he was like, here's the code. You can have it. So now I have the 20th anniversary collector's edition War Within on my Battle.net account. So that's funny. Went from not owning it to 2 days before the expansion launches. I now have the collector's edition. Love the diagram shorts. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of good short. I want to get into short content, but dude, I don't have the time. I almost want somebody to like give me ideas of stuff to make for shorts that would apply to my content. I had worked with somebody for a little while to try and come up with some ideas for it, to get people to like just like have somebody who's like, hey, study my channel, tell me what I should see. And then their like every single thing they sent me was something along the lines of, so here's this like skibbity toilet Minecraft mod, have you thought about trying that? That seems to be getting a lot of views on YouTube shorts right now. I'm like, bro, have you even looked at what my channel is? Like, you think I'm gonna get what? Shorts are kind of tricky. Yeah, I've had some success. The biggest success on a short I've had is the one where I built the gatehouse, and I literally just repurposed the video footage where I did it all in person and broke down the clips, and I literally just revoiced over it as only a time lapse. And I think it only did well because I said, I have this thing in my world that I don't like, and I blew it up with TNT. And then I built this. Yeah, Bedrock, like the game? Yeah. They wanted me to show the a Minecraft mod that adds whatever that toilet thing is, and then there's like some horror element to it, and I was like, So, I posted a video saying, do I quit YouTube because it's not really something I want to do, and I got 1 million views on it. There's your answer. Do you quit? No. People love you. Yeah, it's weird. There's so much weird stuff with it, but YouTube's an interesting place to be. It's a forever learning. It's a field of forever learning. And a field of having to always forever admit that you know nothing. No matter how much you've learned, whatever you learn, they could flip a switch in the algorithm and all that knowledge you had before about how this stuff works, it doesn't work that way anymore. To make a short just takes as long as a 10-minute video for me. Yeah, that's the big problem is like, and like I have an editor, so I would, if I had returns on shorts that were more consistent, because my shorts either get 50,000 views, 20,000 views, or they get a few 100,000 views. There's no way to tell the difference, and I can't, like, I haven't been able to line up what is or won't do anything, and it's like, it's so hard because paying my editor, then sometimes granted, shorts are more for like sub growth, I know, but also at the same time, it's hard to turn short form viewers into long form viewers. So I have a really hard time with paying for my editor to edit it and make it all fancy and do all that stuff for it, when I'd be paying him like 80-90 bucks to get the short edited or something like that. And probably, I don't know, I'd assume it'd take him 2 hours, so I'd pay him 100 bucks. And then we get from there, and I'm like, well, the short made $6 because it got 40,000 views. And then I'm like, well, now if this short didn't bring in a huge amount of subscriber growth, then I just basically wasted 100 bucks and probably an hour of my time getting the thing recorded, maybe 2 hours, because get the thing recorded, get your video idea down, get it actually made and all that stuff, and got all the assets to then send to the editor, then throw it all together. And it's like, that's a lot of time. What about promoting long form videos shorts? Yeah, it's just hard to draw that content out to get it there. I realistically, the way that I would want to do it is like taking with Flashback, like using Flashback to basically do shorts of the creative planning. Like that could work. I think that could work. I think I could get that, almost do like shorts as creative design videos, so that I could then use the creative design points as a using the creative time isn't only spent as background time as research to get the main video done, then it's also turning into content. Like that could be, that's an option. But yeah, outside that, I don't know, man. Going to bed because it's 12:30 in the morning. Hey, Millie Cat, thanks for hanging. You have a good one, right? I've seen people who literally only repurpose content from a long form video. It's worked for me. I don't know about the average consumer. Yeah, it definitely like has a ability to work. I won't deny that. Like there is more I could be doing on shorts. I think it's kind of like the same thing of a lot of Twitch streamers. Stereotypical Twitch streamers are like, they're like, they call it content farming, of like you're recording with the desire to get it into a clip, and then you send it to your editor, and they repurpose that clip into a short, and then bam, views. But then their entire content is based around basically clip farming, whether it's clip farming for their own content or clip farming so people actually get clips so that they get reposted on social media or something to then bring more people into their stream. Like, I feel so like that's so far from what I want to do as a person. I will say somebody who does it really, really well is it Stan616? He did the big I know we have Stan. I always get Stam and Stan confused. But Stan's the guy who did like the Attack on Titan city. And he did an excellent job of like turning shorts, like turning his streams into shorts. How much longer are you streaming? I don't know. Probably not much longer. It's almost 4:30 here. I gotta go get dinner ready. You did that clip of pranking Jimmy? Yeah, that one did pretty well. But that also, I got so much hate for that, dude. Because it started hitting the algorithms of people who like aren't in the circle. Like, they aren't my viewers. And then I got so many people who were like, how could you put a cursive binding helmet as a carved pumpkin on somebody in a hardcore world? They can never take that off. And then also people who didn't understand there's a texture pack to get rid of the pumpkin. So they're like, now we can't see anything. How could you do that? Dinner at 4? No, I'm not like cooking dinner. I gotta go take the meat out of the fridge because you gotta let the temperature rise. Bring it back to a normal, like, non-refrigerated temperature before you throw it on the grill. And then you also gotta get your salt and pepper on like an hour before you throw it on there. Honestly, get like all your seasoning on like an hour before you put the food on the grill. Minimum. Probably maximum like 2 hours because you don't want to get it too warm because then it could be gross. But yeah, anytime I'm grilling anything, honestly, I take it out of the fridge an hour before I put it on. Thought it was a funny clip. Dude, it was hilarious. It was so good. Okay. I'm going to take these few out just to get them out of the way. Look at this guy with his room temperature ingredients. It actually makes a difference. Because then it cooks the meat more consistently. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. If you're ever feeling like the meat you're cooking, the outside is just absolutely charred and the inside's not all the way done, it's because the inside starts out so much colder and it has more catch-up work to do than the outside of the meat. Because it's been in the fridge forever. It's not fancy, it's basics. It's the basics of cooking. If stuff really, really cold, inside won't cook as consistently as outside. You do that with baking too. Room temp eggs are better. True. Not that I really know much about baking, but I do know that much. We did it, chat. We have removed the trees. When's the next hardcore video? Does tomorrow work? I think tomorrow could work. My first live. Welcome on in. How was the soccer game? Did you win? Did you play well? You can totally make a clip of that. I became the one slur in Minecraft. Kills all trees. Can't talk about meat cooking because I'm vegan, but I got you. Cooking is fun. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, honestly, props to you. I don't know if it's like a dietary restriction or what, but I feel like I like for cooking veggie stuff. Like we tried for a while of doing like vegetarian night, like once a week or something. And I'm just like, I have such a hard time coming up with ideas of stuff to make that seem filling enough. Okay, let's go. I don't want to repair the tools actually right now at all. That'll be fine. I will repair them after. Okay. Let's put that in there just in case I need it. I'll watch the video tomorrow right away. Thank you, Hardy Maple. Look at that, chat. Look at that. That's still a mountain. Probably half the mountain still left to go. Where's most of your audience from? US and UK. And then Canada is actually my third source right now. And outside of that, European trail mix. It's already cross-country season? Oh, no, that really means summer's over. Wait, we gotta do our thing. It's a hill now. True. Do we take it down any further? We just call it a hill. Look at that city. Look at those gross beacon beams. Yeah. You can see the harbor now. You can see like actual floors of the harbor. Nice. When's next episode? Tomorrow. Do you know the game Trailmakers? I do, yeah. I'm European Trail Mix. Yeah. Nice. We love our European Trail Mix viewers. All right, my friends. I think on that note, though, I don't want to start the next layer. That's it. That's where we end stream. I don't want to start the next layer. We end on that note. You're here for your first liver. Sorry, I don't have any livers to give you. Sorry. But, you know, hopefully you find a liver somewhere. There's so many beacons. I do. This is a massive mountain. There's so much. What is going on with my hair today, man? It's like falling backwards. It's just gonna do. Avoid the burnout. Yeah, I got my 2 hours of mountain digging in. That's fine. I got another 2 hours to go before that section of the video is over. But that's fine. I'll get it done. Thank you all so much for being here today. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are absolutely amazing. Again, thank you all so much for the support. Jewel with all the gift subs earlier. Jinxie, I don't believe you're in here, but if you're catching the VOD later, thank you so very much for all the gift subs as well. All the raids and all that stuff. I really do appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for being here. We're going to be ending on that note. Hey, we had 1,080 likes today. Look at us. We're going. It's so crazy to me thinking back to like when we first started streaming on YouTube. And like, I know it was just the hype of like, oh, this guy's streaming for the first time. I want to go check it out. Where people didn't realize I streamed on Twitch for so long. And we're getting like 5,000 viewers and like getting like 4,000 likes a stream. And now I'm just like, we've settled. We very much settled into a consistent point. And I'm really happy where we are. But every time we hit 1,000 likes, I'm like, look at that, 4 digits. Woohoo. I'm just waiting for the replay file to say if I can do that after. Who do we want to raid today? Who do we want to raid today? Who's live that I know in the Minecraft space? Why is it that almost everybody I follow on Twitch is not a Minecrafter? I swear, I only follow my friends on Minecraft, and then There we go. Let's go raid Bowtie Daniels. I haven't chatted with him in a long time. Well, we can go drop a raid on him. It looks like he's doing some stuff. He just started his stream, so we're gonna go say hellos. Why not? All right, thank you all so much for being here. Twitch, y'all got a raid for where you can head off here from this one. Go say hellos. Fwhip raid in the chat once you get on over there. Don't get yourself banned. All that cool stuff. But thank you so much for being here. With that, my friends, I'll catch you on the flip side. Goodbye.